Welcome back to lesson number 2 of the 2-5 workshop series. Today we're going to be talking about altered chord tones, or as I like to refer to it as painting with different colors. Let's check out this PDF to give you a better sense of what I'm talking about. Alright, so as you can see, this breaks it down pretty easy for you. We have a C7 chord just spelled out scale-wise, and we have the 9, right? That gets our flat 9, sharp 9, and if we build that off of the E flat, we call that a flat 3. We have the 11, which gives us a sharp 11. Now if we see a G flat, then we call that a flat 5. Just enharmonics here. It's the same note, same color. And then we have the 5, the sharp 5, which we'll be using here in a minute, talking about like augmented stuff that you can get from it. And then we have the flat 13 as well, which is the same thing as a sharp 5. And this is also either the 6 or the 13. If you see either of those, you know you're getting it off that chord tone. Okay, let's jump into the lines. So in today's lesson, I'm going to show you how to paint with each one of these colors and how to use them effectively in the 5 chord and how to resolve to the 1 chord with them. Now in this first example, I'm going to be showing you how to use the flat 9 as a color. The flat 9 over C7 is D flat, and it's a great color tone to use because if you go down a half step, when you go to the 1 chord, it resolves to the 5 of the 1 chord, which in this case, the 1 chord is F and it resolves to C. And you'll notice that there's an anticipation of that C a half a beat early. Now in these next few examples, I'm going to show you how to use the sharp 9 flat 9 sound. Now if you're not familiar with the sharp 9 flat 9 sound, I'm sure you've heard it, you just might not know what you're hearing. Well now, let that mystery be solved, and it's the sharp 9 flat 9 sound. It's a very classic sound to use going from the 5 to the 1 chord. Now in these next 3 examples, I'm starting on beat 3 and resolving to the 1 chord. But you can use these little chunks anywhere in the 5 chord to create more tension and to create more color. Let's check these out. The next one we're going to focus on is the sharp 5 or the flat 6, flat 13. In this sense, I'm thinking of it as a sharp 5 because I'm going to be showing you how powerful it is to use a triad. So we can use the 1, the 3, and the sharp 5 to make an augmented sound. And this augmented sound is a great way to create tension over the 5 chord and lead us into the 1 chord. Check out what I do with just a couple notes, 3 notes, and I'm just using an 8th triplet rhythm to guide myself into the 1 chord. And you'll notice that there's a lot of half-step resolutions that happen when you use a sharp 5, and there's a lot of tension and release that's created right away. So if you spend enough time with these triads and practice off of each departure point, you're going to be able to resolve this triad no problem to the 1 chord whenever you come across it, and you're going to start getting it in your ear. The last example, straight up altered. So we're using everything. We're using the sharp 11, sharp 5, or flat 6. We're using the sharp 9, flat 9, and then we're resolving to the 1 chord. Check it out. Now these examples, yet simple, are very effective for getting this sound into your ears. The most important thing is to get these sounds, these altered chord tones into your ears. When you can start hearing them, then you can start using them more. All right, have fun shedding this. Let me know in the comments below how you're doing. I'll see you in the next lesson, the third and final lesson of the 2-5 workshop. Just remember, always positive, always progressing. Later.